guys hung in there against a very good football team. It was more than 60 minutes, obviously, and took every basically every play out there. And, you know, outside the turnover, you can throw all the stats out the window. It was just a hard-fought, one of those, you know, tough games.
Talk about your defense.
I think they're growing, you know, and they played extremely hard today. We seemed like they gave up a pass each direction, but outside of that, I thought they really competed, and you know, we started out in really adverse circumstances, held them to 3, which is a positive, and just thought they played hard all day long, and you know, to win on a turnover there at the end, outstanding, and probably appropriate that you know, kind of an unsung guy was really the trigger guy there. Louis Trinket was out getting his hand on the ball, and you know, so that's kind of fitting, like, because he's really been working hard.
He hit it at the kind of
just slightly tipped it, you know, and took the ball out of play a little bit, so gave us a chance to get the pick.
What do you think of your team? What do you think of your team's drive there in the fourth quarter to tie it up?
You know, again, it was a game where we weren't you know, at halftime. I can't even imagine what those stats looked like really up until that drive, and you know, that in the last prize series there was the story of the game, because you know, we started out first and 25. There's not a lot of time on the clock, and we really hadn't done much up to that point. So, you know, James hitting Keenan, huge play, get us out of the hole. And then great call on that 3rd and 6, whatever it might have been, 3rd and whatever. And heck of a run by Mark Weissman, and then, you know, Mark finished off another good call by Craig. So, you know, it just, you know, if anybody saw the game, you take those 2 plays out, how did Weissman get 100 yards? But that's football too. That's just sticking with it. And, you know, Mark's a tough competitor.
How is that, Coach, where you felt the momentum turn a bit?
Yeah, I felt the turn when it was 1st and 25. I was, oh boy, you know, that's not good. And, so just, you know, huge play. We haven't made many big plays today, so that huge play by James and Keenan down the boundary, and then that 3rd down thing. You know, we were playing for 2 downs there, so we took a shot at the run, and you know, Mark not only got the first down, and you know, really impacted the game. So those 2 plays, you know, that gave us momentum. Certainly, we got the ball down inside.
How is Mark, Coach?
You know, they said it's a bump right now. We'll know more tomorrow. But he couldn't push off.
bump on his ankle.
Lower leg, down the lower leg.
Kirk, I apologize if you answered this, but how important on a day like this wet, low-scoring game was Mike Meyer on that 42-yarder?
Yeah, I haven't talked about that, and I gladly will. You know, Mike is, as I've been saying, he's really, you know, nobody ever gets there, you know, but he really turned the corner from a confidence standpoint, maturity standpoint back in spring, and just, you know, really started performing, I think, the way we all hoped he would. I mean, he's been good, you know, the prior 2 years, but, you know, so we don't take it for granted, but boy, his execution was flawless, and you gotta give credit to Kreider getting the ball back there. Casey's done a great job, and Mikey getting it down. So those 3 guys working together, you know, it's we're not underestimating that. It was big in the game.
Kirk, on a milestone day like this for you, 100 wins with the program, to have unsung players come up with big plays, to come back with guys kind of scrutinized under the radar at times. I mean, what does it mean for you personally to have that happen?
Yeah, you know, I don't know about scrutiny, and I don't pay attention to scrutiny, and I don't know about our players. You know, what we've tried to do is focus on what's right in front of us and getting better, and that's what this game's all about, and that's what it teaches you. So, you know, you got to have some mental toughness to do that, because you know, every day's not going to go the way you want. Certainly, every play's not going to go the way you want. And today was a great illustration of that. You know, we had some tough circumstances, but the guys hung in there and, you know, kept working. And you know, I thought we improved during the course of the game in a lot of areas, and we're growing as a football team right now based on the last 2 weeks, but you know, I guarantee there's nothing moving forward. But you know, as far as whether it was 100th or 10th, you know, this is a game I'll remember for a while. You know, just because the way the guys battled and stuck with it.
Seen Coach Parker probably will too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's his school, and you know, I think like all of us, you know, anywhere we've come from, we have you know, strong feelings, a lot of appreciation for you, where you got a chance to grow and develop a little bit. So. You know, it's it's been a tough series historically against these guys. Last 6 years, no different, but historically, it just seems like it's every time we play these guys, it's a tough game.
Hunt's okay today?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, first of all, this is a good defensive team, and they're good against the run, good against the pass, and yeah, we're not there, but you know, whether all those things. You know, you get in games like that, we've had them in the past where, again, stats really don't mean a lot other than protecting the football. And in this series, it's been huge, at least the last 6 years. ironically, we were dead even in 09 when we were here, and today I think we're both -1. So, you know, direct parallel there. But other than that, in this series, the team that turns it over the most is usually the team that loses.